Hey everybody, Chris Kennedy once again with Reliant Lending, and I just want to tell you one thing that I hear all the time is, oh my God, no, I do not want to pay PMI. And actually, PMI isn't all that big of a deal. And what it does is it actually helps you and allows you to buy a house with less than 20% down, and it is kind of a crucial thing. And the more risk that a bank takes on, they're going to want a little insurance policy to make sure that you're going to pay that back. So that's what PMI actually is. It's an insurance policy for the bank. So first things first is, how do you avoid paying PMI? So there's a couple different ways. The first one is you got to put 20% down. Number two would be, some people will finance that PMI into the purchase price of the property. And another way is to increase the interest rate, which everybody's interest rate sensitive, but to increase that interest rate in order to pay that PMI. So those are kind of some different ways, but I will say number one, the very first one, is probably the best. How much does mortgage insurance cost? Well, on a conventional loan, it's really not all that bad, especially if you have good credit. So if you have good credit and you're putting 5% down, it might be 0.4%, something like that. So not all that bad. And the more you put down, the less the PMI actually is. So if you're putting 15% down or maybe 10% down, the PMI is going to be kind of minuscule. Now, when it comes to an FHA loan, the PMI is going to be much higher because you're only putting 3.5% down. Some people may have a little bit lower credit scores, things like that, in order to do an FHA loan. So you are going to be paying a little bit higher, maybe 0.8% or 0.85% for PMI. So some other people ask me, does mortgage insurance go away? And the answer is yes and no. So the very first one, on conventional, it does go away, and PMI will go away right around that 78%. So that means you're going to pay it down to 78%. The other way would be if you did a refinance and your property has gone up high enough, you can do a refinance and get rid of that PMI. Now, when it comes to FHA, that is there forever. It never goes away unless you refinance it into a conventional loan and you have that 80% loan to value. If you have any questions about PMI, how much it's going to cost you, what it hurts, how much it's going to get, all that kind of stuff, please reach out to me at 916-794-0777. I look forward to helping you and showing you how you can get into your next house. Talk to you. Bye.